In Panorama, in a moment, a report on the muddled thinking on religion in Britain's state schools. Here on 2, in half an hour, seasonal festivities at the Ministry of Administrative Affairs are overtaken by rumours in a special edition of Yes Minister. Now, the setting is a Britain living under a very different style of government, with George Cole starring as Comrade Dad.
Stay. Trying to get the paper out your collar. Now keep still. Keep still. Good boy. In your box, Trotsky. Hello, Bob. So, what are you doing?
I cut myself shaving.
Not in front of your baby brother and all over the breakfast.
I was blackening the holes. I don't know, I look ridiculous when I take my stockings off.
Please, though, you don't have to draw us a picture.
A month's coupons these cost me. Look at them. This is how they come out of the packet.
I'm sure those holes are there for a very good purpose. They will have been designed by a specially elected committee. A lot of effort gone into them holes. Stockings do not grow on trees, though.
Yeah, well, it's lucky for you acorns do. Here's your coffee.
Is there a nicer smell in the whole world than acorn coffee?
Yes,
No, there isn't. Acorn coffee's better than coffee. That's official.
Here's your beetroot.
Beetroot. The sunshine breakfast.
The sunshine, Dad, it grows under the ground.
Will you watch your tongue, Bob?
Tongue? Now that's another thing you can't get hold of.
No, Bob. He's getting worse than you. Isn't it time you're off to school?
I ain't fed my rabbit yet.
Well, go and feed your rabbit. Go on, good boy. That boy's getting the wrong ideas off you, so. I do not like your attitude.
I do not like beetroot.
Beetroot is good for us. Otherwise the party wouldn't give it to us. It's a complete food. You can live on a diet of just beetroot.
I know you can. We do. Beetroot every morning makes me feel sick.
Sick in the mornings, though? You trying to tell me something?
Yes. Yes, I am.
What?
I am trying to tell you that I don't like beetroot. I like food.
That is satire, though. You be careful what you're saying. There are satellites out there listening to every word you say. Now, go on. Go out the back and apologise to the sky.
Oh, don't be a dimmer, Dad.
Don't be a what?
A dimmer. Mr. Chafer doesn't like me eating beetroot. He says it makes my mouth go all pink.
Mr. Chafer? What's Mr. Chafer doing looking in your mouth? He's got no right to look in your mouth.
He sees in my mouth when I yawn.
Yawn? You yawn in front of Mr. Chafer? Person Chafer? Big party member like him?
Yeah, well, he doesn't have to eat beetroot for breakfast every morning. He has 4 different kinds of cornflakes.
Cornflakes? There's no such word. It's not in the dictionary. Well, not a new one, anyway. Look, point of issue. Collective cows loudly welcome beetroot diet.
That's why the milk's pink.
You don't know which side your bread's buttered, my girl.
It isn't. You can't get butter.
Oh. If I didn't have a total disability pension, I'd put you across my knee. Your mother!
Oh, quickly, Dad, do something useful.
Oh. Hello, Treen. Had a good night on the railway, have you?
Oh, my poor feet.
Don't you move an inch, Treen. I'll run you a mustard bath.
You can't get mustard.
I'll snap your legs.
Where's Bob?
Oh, he's feeding his rabbit. I'll get you a cup of something.
Tarzan.
Well, another target reached, Treen? Another norm exceeded? What, 20 miles of track? Child's play.
You have a laid railway lines, Ridge?
Believe me, Treen, if I didn't have a total disability, I'd rather do that than anything else in the world.
Good. 'Cause it is bloody hard work.
Yeah, of course it is, Treen. Of course it is. Of course it is. But, I mean, think of the poetry in it, Treen. I mean, express trains thundering through the night, a pail of disinfectant in every carriage. And where would those trains be without them lines?
Halfway up the high street.
Show some respect, Zoe. The dignity of toil is what we are talking about. The dignity of toil.
I think I've done me back again.
Oh, not again.
I'll run your bath, Mum. Nice and hot.
Only 3 inches, though. Save energy. Chairman Hoskins himself only has 3 inches.
So I've heard.
Not in front of your baby brother.
It's not here.
Oh, no.
Do you want my mother's birthday card?
Oh, that is all in hand, Treen.
Yeah, but did you get one?
No.
What?
No, I didn't forget. I went to the shop, get the paper. I looked at the cards and I thought, sending cards to someone in the same house is decadent, Treen. It's bourgeois.
Bourgeois.
Yeah, that and all. I mean, what would our brave lumberjacks say? I mean, they are heroes, those men.
They are women, those mean.
True. The female lumberjacks stand shoulder to shoulder with the male lumberjacks.
That'll be why the birth rate's falling.
Treen, I've been meaning to say this for some time, but you are getting very basic since you took up plate laying.
What are we cooking for Mother tonight in the meat line?
Ah, well, in this one, we can observe party policy.
What is party policy?
Bob's rabbit.
Bob's rabbit?
Loopy Lugs. He's a pet.
We can't eat him.
That rabbit is eating us out of house and home.
He only eats dandelions.
Dandelions are rich in riboflavin. We should be eating it. That rabbit is a parasite.
He's Bob's pet.
We'll get a chicken. I'll see what Mr. Chafer can do.
No, you will not. I know what Mr. Chafer can do. I know what men are like. I was one. No, well, I still am, but... Zoe, if you're going on a bus in that skirt, don't go up the stairs.
No, Dad.
And if you're wearing that top, don't go downstairs either.
I'll get a lift with a lorry load of nuns.
Nuns? Now, what does she know about nuns? The Sound of Music is a forbidden film.
Reg.
Yeah?
Belt up.
All right.
What are we doing for supper?
Well, as head of this household, I say we should eat that rabbit.
How are you going to tell Bob?
Well, I'll tell him right away.
Well, be diplomatic, Reg.
Treen, please. Diplomatic. Gromiko is my middle name. Hello, Bob.
Hello, Dad.
Feeding him up. That's the idea. Hello, Bun. Hello, Bun. Oh, where's he gone?
Oh, you frightened him, Dad. You always frightened Loopy. Loopy, come on.
Don't call him that, son.
What?
Don't call him Loopy.
Well, that's his name, Dad, Loopy Lugs.
Yeah, but he's not a person, is he? Be fair, he's an animal. I mean, you shouldn't ought to look on him as a friend. You ought to look on him more as,
More as what, Dad?
Well, more as, protein.
What?
Protein, with 4 legs and a little fluffy tail. But basically protein. I mean, it's your gran's birthday, it's the least we can do.
What is?
Look at it this way. Your gran loves chicken, but there's a bit of a shortage in the chicken industry. I mean, there may be a beetroot mountain, but there's more of a chicken hole. No disrespect intended. Over and out. Giving your gran a good meal with nice meat. Rabbit meat.
What, you're going to kill him?
Well, you can't cut bits off without, can you?
It's my rabbit.
Well, you get the biggest helping.
I'm taking him, butcher.
If you're rude, you won't get any at all.
Nobody's getting any.
Listen, he'll go in style. Potatoes, beetroot. It's what he would want.
What's all this shouting? There's people round here weren't nice.
Who?
Mrs. Green, Mrs. Patel, Mrs. O'Rourke.
I've changed my mind about the rabbit, Treen.
How did he take it?
He took it to school.
How did he? So, what do I start cooking at 4 o'clock?
Treen, we're going to celebrate your mother's birthday with a chicken.
A black market chicken?
No, one that I will purchase through the proper channels.
There hasn't been chicken in the shops for years.
There are no shortages. Chickens are not in short supply.
No, they are not in short supply. They are not in any supply. You know what's at the butcher's? Boxes and boxes of stuffing, but nothing to stuff.
You can stuff beetroot.
You said it, not me.
Well, get on with it. I want my dinner too. I shall test you in 1 minute, and if you still don't know it, you'll stay in here for another half an hour.
Oi, Scaff.
What?
Do you want a rabbit?
What kind of rabbit?
He's in my desk. I'll get him, look.
Right. Dudgeon, Who was the beloved leader of the British people?
Beloved Chairman V.S. Hoskins is the leader of the British people because he was elected so by 99.99% of the party members of the USSRGB.
And what is the USSRGB?
The USSRGB is the Union Soviet Socialist Republics of Great Britain, established in 1987, gloriously ousting the anti-party clique of bosses and warmongers.
Weeks? Weeks! What kind of era was ushered in by the installation of Chairman for Life V.S. Hoskins?
An era of peace and plenty in which the standard of living of the British worker rose by 17% and 0.5%.
Good. Now, if you'd done your homework in the first place, we could all have been eating our dinners by now.
Sir?
What?
I've got a question, sir.
A what?
A question, sir.
Weeks. Pupils do not ask questions. I ask the questions. You learn the answers from the book.
But this one isn't in the book, sir.
If it's not in the book, it is not part of history. Is that perfectly clear?
Yeah, but, sir, if the standard of living of the British worker has gone up by 17.5%, how come we still eat beetroot for breakfast?
Because beetroot is the correct food for breakfast. Chairman Hoskins eats beetroot for breakfast. Sergeant! What is the 23rd thought in the thoughts of Chairman Hoskins?
Go to work on a beetroot, sir?
Correct.
I said they used to have eggs for breakfast.
Weeks. Out. Your grandmother talks, does she? It is the duty of all young pioneers to report the deviant opinions of senile persons to the relevant authority. Are you reporting your grandmother?
No, sir. She only said they used to have eggs for breakfast.
They did not have eggs for breakfast. Page 109, in the heroic events of 1987. Well, go on.
In 1987, the starving British people were groaning under the yoke of Mrs. Thatcher, the Gang of One.
Starving? Go on.
The oppressed workers decided to call upon the assistance
Of their brothers overseas. On the 27th of June, 1987, the joyous workers stormed the Tower of London, released the prisoners, and declared the Soviet of Great Britain. And that is why there is food for all now.
Yes, sir.
Good morning, comrade persons. Bad weather, is it? I do like a nice queue. You know where you are with a queue.
Yeah, you're at the back.
Ah, very true, person. Nicely put. British queuing. We do it well. Orderly. Witness Dunkirk. What an excellent place to have a discussion group. Oh, come on then. Who's going to kick off with a bit of self-criticism?
What are you queuing up for then?
Eh? What? Oh, well, fine meats. Chicken, poultry.
Well, this is a queue for soap.
So?
Yeah, there's been a delivery.
They told me this was a queue for chicken.
Oh, no, you're in the wrong place. He's in the wrong place for chicken, isn't he?
Yeah. Well, where is the queue for chicken?
Over there. No, tell a lie. That way.
Oh, well, thank you for putting me right, comrade person.
Well, I wanted the chicken queue as well.
This is the chicken queue.
Loopy, come on. You've had enough of a run.
Ah, you're talking to no one. He's not in here. Look, there he goes.
Don't frighten him. Stop. He'll run away. Loopy.
Oh, blimey.
What are you doing? It's only the coppers.
Only the coppers. They'll nick us.
Yeah, we're only catching a rabbit.
Yeah, but the black marketplace is on the other side of that wall.
Oh, no. That's the way he's running. Come on.
Oh, excuse me. Eat up, Trotsky. Waste not, want not, as the chairman says. It's a nice dog you got there. Trotsky, half Afghan, on his mother's side. You hear that, Trotsky? Nice man likes you. Look at that, see, he's smiling. Go on, die for your country, Trotsky. Die for the USS RGB. Go on. Ah, he's tired. Been queuing up with me all morning.
Give you 20 quid for him.
Sell Trotsky? Oh, I'm sorry, person. This dog is beyond price.
All right, look. 25 quid. You slaughter and truss him.
Slaughter and truss him? Eat Trotsky? This dog is sentimental. What sort of man eats a dog?
A man what is peckish.
25 quid is a very fair price for that weight of dog.
Well, thank you very much. We don't eat dogs in our family.
Where else are you going to get a Sunday joint these days?
There's plenty of chicken in the shops.
Where? Have you seen a chicken?
No, not as such, granted. But I have seen evidence.
Evidence of chickens? Like what?
Shuttlecocks.
You can't eat shuttlecocks.
Possibly not. But there's chicken down Mile End.
Says who?
I state official told me. I state official in the fourth shop I went into, behind the fish head counter.
There is no chicken down Mile End. I live there.
No, this is official. I mean, he wouldn't have told me if it wasn't the truth, would he?
Oh, yes. They only tell us what's true, do they?
Now, comrade lady. Let me just commend to you the thoughts of Chairman Hoskins on truth, 66.
Clickety-click.
May I? 66 on truth. This is pure gold. Drink a pint of water a day. Oh, no, that's not right. But true, nonetheless.
One born every minute, ain't they?
One what born every minute?
A pillock, like you.
Oh, that is the way the land lies, is it? Well, I wasn't going to say this, but I will now. You can't sit there.
Why not?
Even if you are old and disabled or pregnant, please give up this seat if a party member wants it.
No one wants it. No party member wants it.
Look, with over 2 million party members, there's every possibility one will get on at the next stop. Come on your feet.
Let the poor old cow sit down.
Certainly. She can have my seat. But she can't sit there. And nor can I.
My goat could sit there.
Oh, yes? Where's his party card?
He ate it.
That laughter is illegitimate. That is anti-state. Undermining.
Oh, shut up.
A party card is a thing of beauty. What's happening?
Oh, God, no.
Now. They are saving power. They are acting in the best interests of everybody. We should embrace this blackout.
Someone should kill him.
Who said that? Oh!
Get off my goat.
I am not on your goat, madam. Your goat is on me.
If you don't shut up, I'll lay one on you.
You can't hit me. I've got a total disability pension. Trotsky, that's me you're biting. Don't bite me. Trotsky, stop it. Oh, Trotsky.
Light bulbs. I've never seen so many. You know, last week I had to queue up 3 hours just for one. Different colours. They got them in different colours. Come on.
Matches. All these matches. Great big boxes.
Yeah. And 10 eggs all together.
Yeah, white ones and brown ones.
Yeah.
Toothpaste. What's this for?
For pasting your teeth in when they fall out.
Oi. Put it down. No? What's his name?
Meaty Lugs.
Nice. You selling?
No.
Oh, pity. Nice big meaty rabbit. People around here give you a fiver for a tortoise. I'd hang on tight to him.
Well, he knows what people are thinking, because he always bites Dad.
Ran past the coppers pretty quick.
Coppers, what coppers?
On the other side of the road, just now. He ran right past their bus.
Raymond? How many of them?
About 20.
30.
Trouble, Raymond. Go on, move it. Gosh, don't stand around there. Get me out with this lot.
Did you get? Not what I'm doing about here.
Come on then.
Honest, there was millions of them.
Well, 50.
50 with guns.
Loaded.
I see them loading them.
Good job you spotted them then, ain't it?
We could do it every day, sort of keep watch.
Yeah. We could have tripwires and a big net that comes down on them.
Yeah.
That's the way I started. Look out for a free-card trick. Down here in the alley, keeping my eyes peeled. Oh, that was the 70s. Oh, happy days. Do you know, you could go into a shop and buy a box of matches and a packet of fags and get change from a fiver and no queuing.
Weren't you in the oppressed masses then?
Well, I suppose I must have been, but nobody mentioned it at the time.
Well, did you help storm the Tower of London?
When?
1987.
Why should anybody storm the town?
To release the prisoners, like it says in the book.
No. Nobody stormed the tower. I mean, nothing happened there, except the ravens cleared out.
I knew that history book was all rubbish.
What happened then?
Well, you didn't hear this from me, right? 1987, right?
27th of June, it says in the book.
Well, it was warm. I was in the Bricklayers Arms down the Uxbridge Road. Telly was on. Ray Reardon was on 115. Suddenly, the snooker goes off. On comes Ian MacDonald.
Who's Ian MacDonald?
You wouldn't know him. Spokesman. We know him from the Falklands. Anyway.
There's an international crisis, he says. Everybody take cover. There's a 4-minute warning.
I mean, it's out of the blue. We never knew a dicky bird about it up till then. They must have been keeping us in the quiet, you know, so as not to worry us. So I says to Chalky, well, what's to do? So Chalky says, mine's a scotch. And if it's armour bleeding getting, let's go mad and make it a double. Anyway, after a couple of minutes, all goes very quiet. Suddenly somebody says, look out there. And out of the window, the sky is red with Russian parachutes everywhere. Do you know what the Russians did? They went round all the government shelters because they knew where they was. Oh, yes. And they sealed them up. So that everybody that's anybody is down there. And all that's up here is you, me, and the Russians. Never heard of Ray Reardon ever after. Or Ian MacDonald, for that matter. Nor anybody. All that was left was ordinary people that nobody had heard of.
Didn't anyone fight?
Well, not being jolty. I mean, it was Saturday afternoon, lunchtime, course on the up. And thus began the new age of peace, prosperity and plenty. You ain't been able to get a decent razor blade since.
Our history teacher's a liar.
Yeah.
Ah, he's got to earn a living, same as all of us. Well, come on. I've got a bit in this corner now. There's a load of bacon falling off a lorry. The trick is to be where it lands. Here you are. Compliments of the management. Come round here next week. I've got 50 boxes of ice lollies. Only make it on a Monday because I ain't got a fridge, right? What's what?
This.
It's a chicken, isn't it? Take it home to your mum. She'll know what to do with it. Go on, sling her up.
Oh, smells fantastic, Mum.
Don't burn yourselves. Now, your dad must not know that this is a black market chicken, free or not. That's why I've cut it up. As far as he's concerned, we're eating loopy lags.
Oh, all right then.
So when the time comes, don't eat it up too quick. And try and look miserable.
We could go outside and have a cry.
Yeah. Well, I could be sick.
No. Just be yourselves. Go and wash your hands.
Come on, we're going to make black armbands.
Gran? Oh, Mum, you look lovely. You're the birthday girl.
Cool, Gran.
Yeah, terrific.
Come on, you two. I always liked that dress.
1985 I bought this. In Marks and...
What was it called?
Marks and...
Engels?
Might have been. Oh, I can't remember when I last had chicken.
Rabbit.
Gran!
looks smashing.
So,
What?
that dress is,
This is my party dress.
Well, I'll say it's anti-party. You know what he's like. He drew the curtains every time I changed your nappy.
It's a wonder I ever got born. Oh, Gran, Mr. Chafer says happy birthday.
Oh, Zoe, you shouldn't have done.
He didn't, but he had to go.
Oh, J-cloths. Different coloured J-cloths. Oh, I didn't know Mr. Chafer had that much influence. You give him a big kiss for me. Big kiss? She does. We'll have turkey next week.
Hi. Ah. Yeah, very good. Very nice progress, female persons. Forward march of women. Off the streets and onto the roads. Yes, you have made a very great impression on this street today.
So have you. That's wet cement you're in.
Drink up, Gran. This is one of the best beetroot ordinaires we've ever had. And that is one of the nicest bunnies I've had the pleasure of eating. No, A1, first-class prize bunny. Bless his little cottontail.
Don't go on about it, Reg.
Oh, Bob? Well, he's eating up all right. Hello, Bob. Hello, son.
I'll be all right, Dad.
Yeah, of course you will. That boy's hero, Treen.
Don't overdo it.
Loopy was looking forward to this. He has played his part in cutting down shortages. Posthumously. I only hope when the time comes I can do my duty in the same way that Loopy did.
We're not going to eat you, are we, Dad?
So, you know what I mean. Now, I hope all your glasses are charged.
Oh, God.
First of all, I would like to say a big thank you to Gran for giving birth to my lovely wife, who is sitting on my right hand.
Reg, you say that every year.
I mean it every year, Treen. And as for you, Gran, it has been 72 wonderful years.
Hooray!
Now, as you may have noticed, 72 is 6 times 12. And as I do not need to remind you, in the USSRGB, there are 6 central committees and 12 first secretaries. 6 12s are 72.
I'm 71.
I'll say that bit next year, Gran. And Gran, I would like you to accept this in the comradeship in which it is given.
Oh. Ah, it's a feather duster.
It's the nearest I could get to a chicken. Stop that, Zoe. And get that dress mended, or you'll get a chill on your top bits. Right, now we have all partaken. Let us give humble thanks. For what we have received, we would like to thank Chairman V.S. Hoskins and the Central Presidium and T.P. Pilkington, Marshal of the Army, who unhappily has not been seen for the last 2 years. Amen.
Amen.
Was that it? Was that the speech?
No.
No. We are all here, one happy family, and scaff, in this wonderful year of 1999. So I'd like you to raise your glasses, be upstanding, and as in one breath say, Happy birthday, Gran.
Happy birthday.
Good elf, Chairman Hoskins.
Good elf
And
to
thank
Chairman.
you, Bob.
Thank you, Bob.
Well done, Bob. For it was Bob who sacrificed his loving bunny, because he knew I wouldn't have nothing to do with anything from the black market. That boy's hero. And that bunny was delicious.
Yeah.
Thanks a lot, Dad. Do you want to pull the wishbone with me?
Yeah, of course so. Wishbone!